Welcome to this episode of Self-Hypnosis, transforming your overthinking of the past into what's hidden behind it more often than not, which is deep emotions that had been left out, that had no place to be safely yours in the past. That is deeply hidden in your unconscious. In our everyday life, there's no way we can really track down those emotions that are hidden behind our overthinking. And so this self-hypnosis is there for you because it will help you to let go of that layer of overthinking, of obsessiveness in your thinking about the past, and really reveal that hidden inner child that needs to be integrated, that needs to be welcomed. And that is exactly what we will do in this episode. So it is really there for you if you count yourself in as an overthinker, as an obsessive thinker about things that happened in your past. Maybe the recent past, maybe longer ago, it doesn't really matter. But you know that I'm talking to you if you are part of that group of people. So you're very invited to self-help and to really dive into this tool of self-transformation that self-hypnosis can provide to you. However, it is not meant for you if you are in real and dear need of psychotherapy. Of course, there's so many advantages of self-hypnosis and connecting back to who you are. And yes, there are these beautiful self-healing capacities in ourselves, in our bodies, in our hearts and minds. And I want you to learn more about those and really dive into them. Because in the end, when you're alone in your bedroom, when you're alone on your Sunday walk or wherever you are, it's really up to you how you treat yourself, how you treat your emotions, your thoughts, how you treat your body, how you treat yourself. And this is what you can really change and learn by self-hypnosis. And I really deeply invite you to learn that, because it will be forever yours. It will be forever in your capacity to treat yourself in a different way. However, I will say it again, if you suffer from a severe illness, if you have problems that need treatment by a doctor or psychotherapist, please be aware that these tools are not there for you. It's really a bit challenging at times to dive inside and go into these inner journeys when you're not stable enough to do so. So please be aware, be responsible, and be happy to be responsible for yourself, because that's ultimately the goal in all of this. I invite you now to prepare for this beautiful and very special journey that I have created for a client here in my practice in Berlin, Germany, but that you can use at home right now. And I want you to know that anytime you need me in person, I will be there for you, because I am also available for online sessions all through the world. I'm happy to start this journey now with you. I'm happy that you take the time for yourself to follow my words now. Welcome from the bottom of my heart in this moment of change and transformation. You are called from the deep inside, that wisdom, that place, that source where you know you can let go of that haunts you, limits you, and you are ready to embrace the new, to integrate what you need to integrate and learn from that past experience, to grow into who you are meant to be. So now you are invited to follow that call. Lie down. Get yourself as comfortable as you wish to be. Allow yourself some time to prepare for this journey. Maybe you need another blanket, a cushion, an iPad to darken the space behind your eyes. Now you are allowed to sink deeper, to let go into that place of transformation. While your conscious mind is listening to me and every word I say, the unconscious can open new doors to new experiences that can help you change. I want you to allow now your shoulders to melt. Allowing your arms to rest on the sides of your body. To relax the wrists, the palms of your hands, letting go, because it can be so easy to let go any tension from your little finger, from all of your 10 fingers. Those hands that are going to sleep right now. Watching them while they go deeper, while they sleep deeper and deeper now. Somewhere deep inside, you know, you can and you will soon follow them into a deep hypnotic sleep. And you see above, because you open this world of imagination right now, a blue sky. You see, although it's daytime, a beautiful moon watching over the earth. I am counting for you now from 5 to 1, because it's time. As you go deeper and deeper inside, into a forest that lies in front, and you see 5 wooden steps of a staircase leading down towards a beautiful lake. Sitting there in the quiet of that forest, every number allows you to go deeper. While I count, you experience a beautiful feeling of relaxation. 5, a beautiful relaxation in your body, heart, and mind. Sensing now a beautiful little kitten sitting on that wooden step you are on right now. I want you to stretch out the hand for an invitation for that little kitten to allow you touch of its beautiful soft fur. You might see its blue eyes, the little nose, this enchanting little being. And I wonder if that kitten allows you now to be touched by you, to receive softness, to receive that warmth. And you feel that softness of its fur. And you can take this little kitten with you in your hands, arms. When you go down now to step number 4. Seeing in front of you that lake glittering in the sunshine. The shore of that lake. Going down now double as steep to step number 3. Relaxing the cheeks, lips, forehead. Somewhere deep inside you already know it's time to relax fully. So that door to unconscious transformation opens a little wider for you now. Going down to step number 2. Taking a breath that allows you to enjoy this moment in time. Smelling the earth of the forest, sensing the stillness of that lake, a feeling that you can trust. That bigger life force that you sense all around you in that forest. That magical place that invites you to step deeper now to step number 1. Greeting this beautiful moment in time. Healthy energy surrounding you. Fresh air. Sunshine. And there, the shore of the lake, you see a little beautiful wooden boat, as if it was waiting just for you. The kitten is with you, and there's someone else at your side. That overthinker, that who binds you to past experiences through thoughts, that over-obsessiveness with the past. You see that part of yourself like a being or animal appearing with you at that lake. And you know that part of yourself all too well. But now you have the courage, the wisdom to look at it, to receive its form, shape, color, the clothes it wears, or fur it has, the face, eyes. You allow it to be there because you know it's part of you. Magically starting your boat right now, feeling the call of that little boat to bring you to that place of transformation, a quietness, beautiful stillness, and a soft little wind that carries you along. And although it's a little boat, there's still enough space for your kitten and for that being, that overthinking, that obsessiveness with the past. However big or small, however heavy or light, this boat carries all of your burden with ease and grace. Breathing. I want you to allow yourself to relax, because because you're unconscious and wisdom inside is taking care of you. You just say that part of yourself, that overthinker, just there in the boat with you, just seeing it for what it is. The more you see it, the more details, the calmer you get. The more you see that face of obsessive overthinking, the more you feel the calm, quiet and peace of the boat ride. Because it's time now to find, to your surprise, a little island on that lake where that boat lands. Your unconscious knows how to ask that part of you, that overthinker that's bound to the past, to step out of that boat for a while, forever. Give space for new experience and new dimensions. That part, that being, leaves the boat and enters the island, and you get an even better view of it, how it moves, how it looks around, how maybe tries to impose or to hide, but sooner or later just disappears into the forest of the island. You might sense that deep longing, that feeds that over-obsessiveness, that longing for something. And you can trust, and you can be sure that being, that part of yourself will find whatever it is looking for on that island. No need to know how and what exactly. Just knowing it's time for you now to lie back in that boat, to rest in that boat. There's so much more space for you. Space for just being you, enjoying the skies above and the earth below. And your unconscious wisdom is reminding you of the most important feeling. Wants to be reminded and integrated in this moment, to anchor yourself in the present. Another part part of yourself you lost along the way. You sometimes don't allow to be around because it seems a little daring. Calming your heart, breathing lovingly towards your heart. I want you to invite from this place in your heart that part. It's time to invite it back in, that part of yourself, maybe a little child that's been left on the way. A part that might be frightened or sad, but that brings that energy of authenticity, of presence, of truthfulness. Emotions you are allowed to have. Breathing, feeling the support not only of that boat, the lake, the skies, but also of that kitten, calming you down even more now. Sensing, seeing, knowing you're well prepared to welcome that lost part, that child that wasn't seen, supported, loved in this emotion, in this state of being. And it's time now to welcome it back. And it can be easier than you think it is, because self-healing is a real thing. Accepting whatever shows up, whatever age that child is in, whatever emotions it carries. Sensing the little body, perceiving, knowing. The little round face, beautiful, curious eyes, just stretching out your hand in that gesture to welcome, that gesture to say you are welcome as you are. I welcome you back. I need you. You are part of me. Whatever showed up, there's this deep, deep longing behind the masks. That longing of that child to be seen. Maybe you can acknowledge that now. And I know you are brave enough, wise enough, competent enough to show that child your support and love. Whatever it needs. That child can be simple words of acknowledgement, an embrace, a gesture. Just letting that child know you are seen. You are acknowledged and loved. Somewhere deep inside, you can feel that child is welcoming you too. Making connections. And it's possible to let go now of any preconceptions. Letting that, what that child carries, melt back into place. Connect to your heart. That can feel so warming. Healing, like a completion, like a piece of a puzzle finding its place back in the beautiful landscape of yourself. The beautiful soul you are. Taking a deep breath while that long lost part of yourself finds connection, finds comfort, completion. There's a lightness that sometimes feels like a deep relief. When reconnecting, accepting, loving that part of you. You take a deep breath and allow yourself to relax even deeper. And deeper. Nothing you have to hold on to. As you reconnect through the deepest wisdom of yourself. While you find you are carried by that little boat. As you choose how deep that connection may be now. At the very same time, you can enjoy that boat ride in lightness and beauty. Because you are the creator. You choose how deep you want to connect right now. Share that love that's in your heart and receive it back from that long lost part. It's yours. You can integrate and hold it inside. After a while, you are realizing the boat has brought you back to that place on the shore. Everything will find its way to the most transformative place. You have time now to feel the completion. Going back through that forest, there's this thought and feeling that you might not need to overthink anymore. When you stay in that deep connection, the newfound, long lost part, that it was a distraction, that it was a detour, a maybe, a maze to deflect from what's important, but what couldn't be seen before. Allowing yourself now to stay connected, to stay in completion, in connection. Going back to that 5 steps, wooden steps in the forest, while the sun is shining and the birds singing to you. You've done it. You received back what's yours. The songs are singing in celebration. The birds are singing in wonder of this life. Of your life. The one one you are. So now, stepping back on step number 1. And that kitten might be still with you. As you choose, you can leave it in the forest. Take it with you. As you choose to stay in completion. To feel that power, that source inside. Step number 1 leads you to step number 2, bringing you back a little further to the here and now. Feeling your body, your feet and hands, that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful body of yours that's so faithfully carrying you through your days. Moving your toes and fingers a little tiny bit. Step number 3. Moving your shoulders, moving your head and neck. Asking your body what it needs now. To come back to the here and now, trusting there's always that next breath to guide you along to step number 4. Stretching out the body now, bringing power back to your muscles, bringing life energy, moving energy, the energy of everyday life. Stretching out, opening your eyes now with step number 5. Welcome back. Stay in completion. Have a wonderful day. Come back to the self-hypnosis anytime you need to. Come back anytime you are searching for long lost parts of yourself. You're welcome to stay connected, to be connected, and to believe in yourself and those powers of self-healing that you carry inside.